What if I told you I was Australian? Would you believe me?
No, because your accent sucks.
Today, we're talking about Clinton Kane.
Do we like the Clintons, or are we against it? I'm just trying to figure out the political scheme of this podcast.
Wrong Clinton. There's this singer-songwriter on TikTok who blew up and kind of sounds like
Is he a singer-songwriter or is he a TikTok star?
Both.
If you had to pick one.
Both.
If you had to pick one.
No, both.
Go ahead.
Get this. He sounds a lot like Louis Capaldi type stuff. Very
I
soulful.
was going to say, what the fuck are you saying to me? Who? Louis what?
Louis Capaldi.
Louis the Third. Okay, gotcha. Louis the Third and the Clintons. This is the story, all right?
Yes.
I'm following.
This kid, allegedly, fakes an Australian accent, starts writing all these songs about his dead mother, his dead brother, his dead father.
Don't songwriters lie about the songs they write all the
I
time?
wouldn't say that lie
Little
that
Yachty
hard.
writes songs for the fucking city girls.
True.
The Dream wrote half of like Beyonce's like major hits.
I would say this though.
I don't think he's gay.
There's a difference between going on podcasts and telling people that your mom's dead.
Oh, that's not what you said?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So he's a liar.
He's a straight liar.
Compulsive liar.
He
From Australia.
apparently he's not even from Australia.
All right. He is a Clinton. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Putting the story together.
He's written numerous songs about this situation. He went on the Zach Sang show, which is like another podcast style show. He basically says he had to go to his mom's funeral over Zoom because it was during the pandemic. And within like a very short amount of time, I want to say a month, he said, but I could be wrong. A very short amount of time, his brother also died. People see this interview and they go, hey man, found your mom's Facebook.
I grew up with him. I went to school with him. And I saw his mom last week.
She's not dead.
Hold on. Let me ask a question.
Sure.
How do we know this guy's story?
He's telling the story.
But what if his mom had him and put him up for fucking adoption or something? He was raised by somebody else, and then that person dies. I can be a guy one day and then a girl, but I can't fucking choose someone else as my parent
Yeah, okay.
in terms of like how it affects me.
Okay, well, get this, right? He just came out recently saying, yeah, what I meant was my actual mom's not dead, but someone that was like my motherly figure died.
Yeah.
Saying that he was adopted. Basically, everyone's coming to the assumption now that everything he says is a lie. Backtrack a little bit. He's also from Australia, so he claims.
Okay.
So he's got this Australian accent, but he starts losing it when he talks. He starts like, I think, forgetting that he's supposed to be Australian.
I think people are stupid. Y'all need to leave this Clinton alone. He sounds like he's one of the few, like, not horrible liars. But like, if you dropped me off in Australia and you saw me a year later, I'd be fucking golden crisp brown tanned like a Teddy Graham.
You're already that color.
I'd be more that color. Extra seasoning. But I'd also have an Australian accent.
Do you think that you would adapt an Australian accent fast? I think I would.
I think I would
100%.
adapt almost any.
Adopt or adapt? Adopt. You would.
I guess it would be adopting the accent and
Yes.
adapting how you speak.
Yes.
By using it. Whatever the
Whatever.
fuck. We ain't that smart. You drop me off anywhere, I'm gonna pick up an accent.
Yeah.
I can tell you that.
You going to London for a month? Picking it up.
Oh my god, dude. I go on my honeymoon and I might come back with one.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I go to LA when
Turn
I'm
into a douchebag. You are correct.
immediately.
Yeah.
I start using the lingo out there, and I'm like, oh, I don't
What lingo is that? Upspeak?
like
Valley girl accent? What the fuck? What do you
very
mean?
like most outdated terms and stuff. But they'll be like, oh man, that's rad, dude. Fucking sick. It's like, no, it's not even that. No, what is it? What's a good one?
I feel like I know people that talk like that.
Oh
that
no,
live
I
here.
talk like it now because I've been going to LA so much.
Your people don't sound cool. Your people sound like pieces of shit. But like, there's regular people say rad.
That's true. Oh, our generation does.
Older.
Back and older.
Yeah, no young kid. You say rad, they'd be like, hey, unk.
Yeah.
Unk.
Did you see that video? So this is a total side tangent, but this dude was like, if you were born from 1995 and back, you are now unk. If you
Bitch, I'm almost 30.
Yeah.
Of course I'm unk.
No.
You think I want to be a little kid? You think I want to be young boy?
We're not unks right now, though.
Bitch, I'm a unk.
No.
You're an unk that fucking is trying to transition back to being a young lad for some reason. You won't let it go.
Bro, I'm trying
No, you won't let it go. I don't get it, though.
I'm still a young cat.
You think I want to be young? Like what? Okay, let's be
Yeah,
real.
I want to be young forever, dude.
Let's be real. Unk does not make you old.
Right.
It just makes you older than them. I don't care to be part of them.
Bro,
They're morons.
I swear to God, someone calls me Unc, I'm crying.
Why?
I'm not that old yet.
Uncle has nothing to do with age. If your brother wasn't a lame ass and had a kid at 20, then you would have been Unc at fucking 22. Y'all dumbass kids that be trying to use Unc to be like y'all old as fuck.
That's the problem.
It doesn't mean that. Call me grandpa. There's a kid. He calls me Unc. He thinks it bothers me. I'm like, bro, you're broke. I'd rather be Unc then. What? I'm sorry, what?
You're like, oh yeah, 9-year-old, I have a lot more money than you. We're getting a little off topic here. At what point do you lie about your mom dying?
Well, I know a lot of people who grew up and didn't fuck with their parents whatsoever. And they don't call them mom or dad. They call them first name basis, and they refer to them as dads are sperm donors and moms are what, like something pods. I don't feel like that's a lie. That's just people being nitpicky, wanting to find a problem.
Sure. When you take the time out of your day, and now becomes your life, because you have to back up this life forever, to call your girlfriend, one of 3 or many, whatever at the time, to say, oh my God, my mom just died, and you start crying and bawling, knowing damn well you just made that up.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
What mindset are you in?
I don't think that's not how I'm looking. You're looking at it like tabloids. Let me paint you a picture.
Okay.
You were adopted.
Yeah.
You found out you're at a fucking orphanage at 5. Someone explains it to you. You get adopted now, right? Now these are your adopted parents, right? Is that mom and dad?
If they're nice, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
15 years later, they're definitely mom and dad.
Right.
You're 20 years old.
Yeah.
Adopted mom dies.
Oh yeah, my mom died.
What the fuck is the difference?
Hear me out.
Marcos, you're a piece of shit liar. Your mom is alive. You're like, my mom was on drugs, bro. I never knew her.
Yeah.
That's not my that's my actual mom.
Yeah.
This is my mom now.
Yeah.
So my mom died. That's not even confusing to me.
He was going around telling people the woman who died as his motherly figure was the name of his actual birth mother. Could it be coincidence that your adopted mother had the same name as your birth mother? Sure, it could be coincidence.
I mean,
but
first name, yes.
Yeah.
Last name, that'd be pretty
I mean,
rare.
I'm
not gonna lie.
Right. So, where do you go on from there? What headspace are you in to call somebody and use that information over here?
So you're saying if one of my other friends died,
right,
and I was like, damn, R.I.P. Marcos.
Yeah.
And that's not their name.
Apparently, she stopped using Facebook, right?
Okay.
Now, what reason was that? I don't know.
Death.
Potentially death. Potentially. No. But like potentially, like, does she just get off it? She's like, I don't like this anymore. It could be random, right?
She could also be in on it.
She could be. Yeah.
So a tragic story sells a lot better. Mm-hmm. So I'm a singer who has no parents. I'm out here on my own. I'm sad. And what do I write? Sad music.
Right.
Because I'm assuming his music is like Lana Del Rey for guys.
Kinda. Now that you explain it.
Like Zach Bryan kind of vibe.
No, not Zach Bryan vibe. Like I would say Louis Capaldi, kind of like.
Stop saying people I don't know.
I don't know how to explain this to you, but like, very like, you kind of scream sing a little bit, like, but it's all heartfelt, like.
Jelly Roll.
That's the closest I can say. It's so far.
Shout out to Jelly Roll.
It's so far away from that, but okay, sure.
Like you mean emotional in that way?
Emotional.
Okay, so
Ed
that makes
Sheeran
sense.
Type.
Except Ed Sheeran's like.
Yeah, a little more
I
happier.
was 14 and my mom was. It's like fucking. I buy flowers in a supermarket. If it's not his actual mom,
Right.
and I don't know the story, I'm going to assume he didn't have a relationship with his mom,
Right.
and the person who raised him died, and he calls her mom. Mm-hmm. Then you tell me that he was adopted. Makes even fucking more sense.
Sure.
Now, diabolically,
He said he was adopted. Remember that.
so far, you're under the idea that he's already been lying.
Right.
So you think everything he says is a lie.
Correct.
If you take it at face value, it actually does make sense. A
You're
kid who's adopted,
You're right.
raised in a different country, gets an accent because you're around shit,
Right.
moves to a new country, COVID hits, your mom dies, You can't see her. You start losing the accent because you're around a bunch of fucking Americans.
Yeah.
Fact. So I'm just confused on why TikTok's in a fucking awry over this.
That's hilarious. Now that I think about it, Clinton Kane might just not be a liar at all.
I mean, I'm just saying, he could also be diabolically a liar.
That's where I'm going.
Because it's more fun.
Right.
Yeah, who cares about the truth? Charlemagne's quote, who cares about the truth when the lie is more fun?
Yeah.
That's the internet culture we live in.
Yeah.
But like, realistically...
It's like the Huck 2 girl that her dad was a preacher. He's apparently not. Come on, you've never seen that?
No.
That went viral, and now her management team, she signed to a management team. They're trying to like get her to restart social media. They said
And do what? Just Hawk 2 everywhere?
I don't know.
What is she starting?
I don't know.
Avian Award fucking first year out?
He's also from Australia, right?
Okay.
He goes on, again, Zach saying, and the way he's talking seems very American.
Keep going. Sorry to interrupt you, mate. Love you.
That was the strongest your accent's been since you've been in here.
Yeah.
It sounded pretty American until you just said sorry.
Really?
Mate.
And not like he could do a really good American accent. Like,
Was he born in America?
no, apparently he was born in Asia. Or apparently he's from Perth. That's what he's been telling people.
This is really strange. I don't know where this Australian accent came from. He is not Australian. He is from Brunei.
Okay, so he's from Perth, originally from Indonesia.
No. So, from Perth, that's what he tells everybody. But this girl commented under the video and said, I went to middle school with that kid in Brunei, somewhere in Asia. I don't exactly know where this is.
You know you can go to school in a place that you don't live.
No, I know. But
Okay.
she grew up with him, knowing his mom. She goes, I saw his mom last week.
And this girl has no face and is an internet just an anonymity.
Well, she had a profile, yeah.
But I'm saying, like, no one knows who.
Yeah, they're
So we just believe.
right.
So he's a definite liar, but everyone else is a saint.
The more you say that, the more I'm starting to think maybe.
I'm just trying to gather the information, but like,
No, I get it.
the scope is he's bad.
Right.
Bad guy. Bad Clinton. Right? Like the rest of them. But then everyone else is good?
Here's the thing, man. When this story came out, Brooke, who is the co-host of the Canceled podcast with Tana Mongo or Mojo, whatever her name is. I
There's
know.
a big difference in what you
I
just
know.
said.
I know who Tana is. I'm a fan of Tana. I just don't know how to say her last name. It's not that I don't know who Tana is. So, Brooke, she's dating this guy. She's dating Clinton. And she's like, whenever we'd have fights, whenever we talk, he never had an accent.
Truthfully, he never, almost never had the accent with only me, okay? Like, he would turn it on when my friends were around or when we're at dinner with people.
Right?
Because he sounds American.
Super American, yeah.
But he was never born in America.
Apparently not.
So why does it matter that he has an American accent? How does that prove that he's a liar at all?
I don't know.
Because it would be different if you told me.
Can I be honest? Wait, can I just be honest real quick?
Sure.
There has been no real devil's advocates like you online so far.
I'm just asking what I feel like are the easy, simple questions.
You're right.
But like, if the story was he's from Perth.
Because I've seen a lot of influencers from Australia come out here, live here for a few years, and you start to see their accent change a little bit.
I've seen people lose it.
Yeah.
Like comedians lose it. But like the fact that he was born, you said Indonesia, moved to
I didn't say Indonesia. I said Brunei.
which is where?
I don't know. I can't tell you. I don't know if it's Indonesia or not.
So
You're
he's
just
Asian.
making that, but you're just making that up.
So he's Asian.
Yeah,
Just Asian.
I guess.
All right. Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
If you had all the accents in the world,
Uh-huh.
right? Which accent would you use when you got angry? Because I would stick with American because it sounds the most fuck you.
Yeah.
Specifically, I'd pick New York. I'd want a New York fucking, you know what I'm saying, when I'm mad.
Yeah.
So maybe he's doing that.
Could be. I would. Can you imagine how silly Australians sound when they're mad?
Just fucking put rocks in your mouth and try to chew and talk at the same time.
Hey, you blow. You cut me off in traffic. Oh fuck, that's English.
You cut me off in traffic. What the fuck?
Don't make me get my kangaroo.
No, you
on
gotta. You have to add more drunk, because that's how they got their accent.
No, but yeah, but Australians just like.
Fuck the slander on Clinton. I'm backing you, dog. Because this is the first time I've ever heard of you from him, so he could also be completely wrong. But based on the information Marcos has given me, I don't think you're a liar. I think he's misunderstood. And I think he's gonna write a song about that. And I think it's gonna be a banger.
I have this theory that I might not have gotten all the information correct. We didn't have a lot of time to prep for this video. Scenario. We blow up. Which one of us is faking our mom's death?
Oh, definitely you.
Alright, sorry, Mom.
Tell me you wouldn't.
No, that's fucked up. That is extremely fucked up.
Marcos,
Yeah, I'm not.
if you made a slight joke on a podcast about your mom dying, and it got 100 million views,
Yeah.
and we were uber famous,
Yeah.
and you finally hit your dream,
Yeah.
you would never go on an interview and be like, in the midst of that, you'd wait. But in the midst of that, you'd never go on an interview and be like, someone would be like, I'm so sorry to hear about your mom. You'd be like, oh, my mom's not dead. You'd be like, oh, people kind of, I know it's really hard for people that lose their parents.
No.
You know what I mean?
No. If they took anything I said out of context like that and be like, oh, his mom's dead, blah, 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 at the age of 14, I would probably see how big it could get and then be like, oh, I just saw this on Twitter. Yeah, my mom's not dead. You guys are making shit up. And then I would just ruin the whole thing. But I would let them share the podcast a couple times. You know what I mean? But I would never say that my mom was dead. That's fucked up. Oh, you want to do Australian candies?
Vegemite on toast. I don't know what else y'all got. Probably some weird shit. All I know is Vegemite, but I have heard it's good.
That's all the time we got. See you guys later.